Well, what an intense winter storm that was. It is good to see that system finally rolling off to the east, is it not? Good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana Weather. Thanks for logging on to this quick forecast update, sponsored today by High Voltage Mobile DJ Service. You can give them a call at 630-9465. Be sure to visit them on the web at djhighvoltage.com for all of your DJ service needs for your next wedding, reception, or a graduation party, you name it. Give them a call. Tell them Southern Indiana Weather sent you. There's the snow moving off to the east. Man, was this sucker an overachiever. Temperatures right now, we're under mostly sunny skies right now. So as we turn on our satellite, there's the clouds rolling off to the east. But let me go over here and turn visible satellite on. Well, there is the thick snowpack that we've got around the area. Some heavy snowpack around the area, and we've made it up to 23 here at the Huntingburg Airport, 24 in Bloomington, 23 Evansville, and 25 there around the Stanford Field in Louisville. Not a whole lot more that we're going to increase in temperatures today. It's going to be a pretty cold day overall, but we'll warm up as we head into the weekend at least. Now, temperatures tonight, we are talking just absolutely bitterly cold. Now, there's some differences in the data that I want to explain. The big question is, how far do we drop tonight? Well, latest high resolution NAM maybe hits a few of us in the below zero category, which is what you see in these gray shades. The rest of us, by and large, here in the single digits. Now, you compare that to the GFS, and we are below zero area wide, and some of the other big models even going more drastic with the below zero. So what is it going to be? Here's the way I'm looking at it right now. I'm not sure if -10, -11 is achievable. It may be, but we're under a mostly clear sky right now. Certainly we won't have the cloud cover to deal with tonight. It's going to be a bitterly cold night. I think a lot of us are going to go below zero tonight, bottom line. With those of you with a very heavy snowpack towards the Ohio River, especially, yeah, you're probably going to go into the below zero category, unless you're in one of the cities that can serve as that sort of urban heat island effect. The rest of you may end up in single digits, but whether you cut it as -10, -5, or 5 above, at this point it's just stinking cold either way. So bottom line, expect a very cold night on the way. Now the good news is this is going to be one of the last bitterly cold nights that I've seen. I've got a nice warming trend coming for you. In fact, I'll just go ahead and cheer you up and show you this. Take a look at the temperature spread over in the GFS ensembles over the next 16 days. Yeah, we got today to deal with where we hit 23, 24, and that's pretty much about as far as we reach. We're not going to reach much higher than that tomorrow either, but then look at that by the time Saturday comes. Well, we're pushing 40. We hit it on Sunday, and then look at that. By the time we end next week, we're into the 60s. Normal for this time of the year is low to mid 50s around the area, I should say. And of course, we're not used to that. The past couple of weeks, you may have forgotten what temperature we should be, but we're headed back to a more of a normal type of pattern, even above normal for a few days. I don't know about you, but that will certainly be a welcome change. Who knows? Maybe this is the sort of last hoorah that we can expect. Here's some snow totals that we received. Thank you all for your reports that you've submitted on social media, on the Facebook page and on Twitter, and some of that you have texted and emailed in as well. Big thank you for that. Snow verification from my snow call map. Not a bad forecast overall. You can see there was a very steep gradient as you head towards the north, so the 1 to 2 inch swath didn't verify up here at all. Arctic high pressure just sort of ate at that, suppressed it, and just didn't really allow that to fill in, like some of the modeling had said. But there are no perfect snowcast forecasts ever. There's always going to be something that's a little off. But where the big snows hit, that was certainly a good call. I had a 5 to 10 inch plus swath. The plus because, well, we didn't know how widespread the greater than 10 inch swath would be. We knew there'd be a few reports. I didn't really expect that we would get, I'll be honest, I didn't expect 18 inches around Elizabethtown and Lexington down there in Kentucky. Highest I see here in Indiana was right around Floyd's Knobs, where one of you reported 13 inches. So definitely the snow jackpot for some of you. Officially 9 inches here at the Southern Indiana Weather Office in Huntingburg. So a pretty major winter storm. Roads are starting to improve just slightly, but you take it slow, and those will start to improve over the next couple of days. Taking a look at where we're at for the winter now. By the way, I think this is probably going to be our last winter storm of the winter. I really believe that. I can't I can't look into the future with a magic crystal ball and say that we're going to get no more snow, but this will probably be the last big storm that we see. Anything from here on out, I can't imagine it being too big, especially whenever you look at temperatures and you see, as far as the eye can see till late in the month, we're in the 50s and 60s for the extended period. It's going to be very hard to cool anything, a pattern change back down to get a big storm again off of that. Here's where we stand. Our average snowfall here at the Southern Indiana Weather Office, 11.9 inches of snow. With the 9 inches we received in this winter storm, I'm up to 22.75 of an inch of snow for this year, along with a ½ inch of ice. Of course, temperatures, basing it off of the Evansville Airport, temperatures over the winter were 1.8 degrees below average for the entire winter season, December, January, February, when averaged out. So a pretty good winter forecast overall. It didn't pan out exactly as I would have liked it to have panned out, but that's the way life goes. We did eventually reach it. Just not in the exact same ways. I thought it would be more snowier days with lighter snows. Most of our snows came in just 3 or 4 big storms over the course of this term. But, you know, big snows no matter what we look at it. By the way, I called for what I believed would be a 25 to 50% increase at least in snows this year. We got more like a 90% above normal snowfall here at the office. So that definitely verified and, you know, and then some. So, but the good news is, again, we've got some warmer temperatures to deal with and not a whole lot of anything rain-wise to deal with either. Let me just put really quickly this into motion, and what you can see is high pressure in some fashion dominates us for as far as the eye can see. Some systems travel to our north and south. You don't see anything really affecting us until we get into a week from Saturday. We got a little rainmaker that could move in, and of course those details are a little foggy right now, but even beyond that, it doesn't really look too, as far as the eye can see in the modeling. Certainly you don't see any snow around, and really only one system there to make any rain over the next 16 days in the modeling. So we're entering a drier period and a warmer period that will be welcomed with all of the flooding that we've got going on in the area rivers right now, and of course with the heavy snowpack that will melt and cause those rivers to rise up even more. So it'd be a good thing that we don't have anything going on for a few days. Enjoy the warm up. It is on the way, folks. Spring is finally arriving. Spring officially arrives on Friday, March 20th, and I'm ready for it. I don't know about you. We've had enough snow. Now it's time to move on. Here is the way your forecast is shaking out. Before we get there, though, southernindianaweather.com. Click on 10-day forecast. You can download the mobile app and get it as well. 23 for your high today, pretty much right where we're at. I'm going with -3 tonight for our forecast low. Again, that's a blend of the modeling. Temperatures will probably range from about 5 degrees above on the warm spots to about 10 below in the cold spots that are sheltered in lower end valleys. It's going to be a cold night no matter how you shake it. Maybe a little shy of 30 tomorrow under a mostly sunny sky. We get up close to 40 on Saturday. That ain't going to be bad. The warming trend really continues from there. 46 Sunday into the 50s for next week, even to the 60s as you end the period before the next rainmaker moves in a week from Saturday. We get some possible rain and down to 50 again. But hey, that's not bad. That's certainly a lot better than snow. All right, that is it for this video update, folks. Thanks for watching. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite with Southern Indiana Weather. Have a great day. Stay safe, folks. Keep tuned to Facebook for more, as well as Twitter.